and thank you for watching Homeschool Economics. I am Tiffany Jacob, and this is week 7. We kind of took a break this week, but it was pretty good. I really like the idea of taking a break. The curriculum we use, they take a break after 6 weeks, and we had a lot of time to review, and we got to do some other things that weren't necessarily with the program, and also got to catch up on some things. So I really enjoyed this week. One exciting thing that happened this past weekend was that my husband, who was not an official American citizen yet, gained his citizenship during the break. Very interesting learning experience. They got to see a video of the president speaking and some other, just not details, I won't say details, but other things that are important when you become an American citizen. So he was very happy to gain his citizenship. It was quite a kind of a celebration. We'd celebrated before when he passed his test, and then we had the oath, and yeah, and so we're very excited. We don't know what's to come out of it. I really don't know the things that will change because of it, but at least now he's gonna be voting. He's gonna get his passport, things that probably needed to be done anyway. And the kids had an opportunity to see the whole process, so I consider that an advantage to just kind of knowing how the system works. That was our homeschool element for that time. We also had a chance to visit the pumpkin farm, and during this time of year, that's kind of a normal activity, but this is probably their second time going. So at this pumpkin farm, we went on a tractor ride and learned a little bit about the farm gardens and stuff, which is a very important part. So even though we have been with plants, and I think in our last video we talked about doing the garden and things like that, that part, sustainable living and farm life and things like that, are very important to my husband and I. We also had a chance to make some pizza with friends, and so that kind of goes along with the food and where it's coming from and how we're going to make it and get it into our bellies. And they did very good with that and had a lot of fun. The kids cut the ingredients because he had some special kid knives. So culinary arts down, like, it's good. And it's just nice that we can take some of those things that we do and include them in our regular routine. And seeing how these people that are from other countries, they have a genuine happiness, a genuine joy, that they have made it out of their country and finally got into a citizenship for America. Although I can't identify with the rejoicing aspect, my family's history of being in America, at least part of my family, is not one of rejoicing. They did not come here willingly looking for citizenship. It wasn't too long ago when someone that looked like me that lived in America wasn't even considered fully human. And so to me, I take it as my husband's taking it. I have to look at him gaining American citizenship through the eyes of my husband and through the eyes of my kids. And so when you're born in America, you are an American. I was born in America. I am American. I don't necessarily separate that. I don't think you can be Indian American or African American. I think you're either African or you're American. You're either Indian or you're American. So you can't have your foot in two different countries. So it's a battle inside of me, because I know that while my ancestors are not from this country, I am learning to be grateful that we've made the advances that we have. We haven't necessarily stopped treating people, treating people like slaves in certain systematic ways, but that's true for everywhere. And so I've learned to separate that somewhat.